All right, folks, you guys have sent your questions to me, and I'm going to answer all of them for you in the 49ers mailbag. But first, a word from our friends at Game Time.
Did you know that ticket prices can actually go down right before the game? That's where Game Time comes in. Game Time tracks ticket prices in real time from thousands of trusted sellers, then shows you all the best deals. So we can get tickets at the last minute for up to 60% off. Download Game Time now.
Chatsports.com/tickets. That's how you download the Game Time app. I'm Cam Rogers for the 49ers Report. It's time for the 49ers mailbag. David chiming in from Facebook. If Barkley falls to number 9, do we take him? David, this would be an unbelievable turn of events if that indeed happens. But the answer is yes. You have to take Saquon Barkley at number 9 if he is there. Now, this would mean there'd be absolute chaos atop the board. We're talking about Darnold goes at 1. Maybe the Bills move up. They get Rosen at 2. Jets go Mayfield. Broncos go Josh Allen. Colts go Chubb, and so on. That said, if Barkley is there, the 49ers have to draft him. Even though the 49ers are solid in the backfield as we stand, Barkley's just way too tempting at number 9 to let him slide by. Now, another avenue is the 49ers trade back with a team desperate for a playmaking running back, such as maybe the Dolphins or the Green Bay Packers, or the 49ers draft Barkley and use him as trade bait after the fact. Either way, the 49ers have no option. They have to draft Saquon Barkley there at number 9 if he is there, and we'll see what happens in that regard. Brody chiming in, what is the 49ers' goal for a record next year? 16-0, Brody, obviously. No, but really, I say ceiling for San Francisco is 12-4. Take a look at the weeks 1 through 8 here, and it starts really difficult at Minnesota. Then you play Detroit with the new head coach there, and Matt Patricia. At Kansas City, never easy playing in Arrowhead. Then you take on the Chargers, a really good defense, and you got Melvin Gordon to deal with as well. You got Green Bay on the schedule. There's LA as well. Then a date with the Oakland Raiders on Thursday Night Football in Week 9. So all things considered, I think the 10-6 number that ESPN put out is really a good goal for San Francisco. So 10-6 is where I'm looking at. 12-4 is the ceiling. The floor, if you're wondering, I think is 7-9 or 8-8 should injuries happen and all of that stuff. So we'll see what goes on throughout the 2018 season. Some really important games. You know, I am interested to see how the Seattle Seahawks do next year. And by Week 13, Seattle could be out of the playoff hunt. Andy, will we receive a compensatory pick if Foster is indeed cut? Andy, the 49ers will not get compensation if they cut Foster. That's only for free agency scenarios there, so it makes sense why San Francisco kind of wants to wait this out here, see how the legal process goes. So no compensation if Foster is cut. Eddie, asking thoughts on Minkah Fitzpatrick. Eddie, I like Minkah a lot. He is built for the modern-day secondary in the NFL. Ultimate hybrid player. I think he'll be tempting at number 9 should the 49ers see him there on the board. He's the ultimate do-it-all defensive back. Well coached out of Alabama. He can play a little slot corner, a little safety, even a little linebacker in blitz packages. Now, he shows up on the big stage, and the 49ers have 5 primetime games, so he will absolutely relish in the big stage at that. I wouldn't argue against the 49ers drafting him at number 9 overall if they really like him. He would have been my top choice for San Francisco if they did not sign Richard Sherman. Now that they have Sherman on the back end there, Minkah isn't an ultra need, but certainly would fill nicely in that secondary there. Stanley, what is your grade on Carlton Davis, corner out of Auburn? All caps in Auburn. I like him a lot, Stanley. Really physical corner, has that ideal size that San Francisco really relishes there at the defensive back position. 6'1", 200 pounds roughly, showcased his talents at Auburn as a true press corner, jams really well, can disrupt timing on wide receivers' routes. He does struggle in space and at times mirroring receivers, but the 49ers have a great core of young safeties that I think can help him out should he get burned here and there. His ceiling, impact starter. He just needs some more coaching on sticking with his receivers, but I like him a lot as a high-end round 2 corner. I'll be curious to see if he's there at number 59 overall for San Francisco, so keep an eye out on Carlton Davis there. All right, folks, do you have a question for me? Be sure to hit me up in comments on Facebook, YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter as well, and I will answer all of your questions next week on the 49ers Report. All right, folks, we're getting closer to the draft. Very exciting at that. I am Cam Rogers. Hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Rogers99. I'll see you Wednesday.